Howdy guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. So today what we're going to do is we're going to head into the snowy maple forest. Don't know how long we're going to be here for today, but I do need to do some grinding because I'm out of maple. Yeah, funny that. So what I wanted to do, well actually a little while back, was I wanted to make a whole bunch of iron tools. And I got a lot of resources for iron tools, but I didn't have any maple, which was strange for me. So here's the reason why that I'm here for today. So I want to grab only exclusively, pretty much if I can, for the most part, all of the maple that I can sort of pick up. If there's anything that does come my way, so things like the agastache that you see towards the right hand side, like here, I'll take those, and we'll continue on, and yeah, we'll do a few runs at this hopefully, and we can just pick up anything that comes our way if it is of any interest. We've got the cracked cliff here. Okay, certainly draw evil spirits. I need to go to an... Okay, hang on. So I will get some pretty good stuff out of this. Let's just accept this. Now these guys aren't too tough anyway, so we'll wait for these spirits to come through. Here they are. Okay. There's a couple of rallies here, so it's not too bad. Looking broke. There we go. There we are. And that's pretty much it. Nice and easy. Look at that. Look at that. Let me go back to my inventory. Swap over for that. Let's just do that. Very good. You look very dark, Mr. Wild Pig. That's okay. So yeah, so today all I'm doing really is we're just casually going through this and just picking up a few resources along the way. So I wanted to take you guys on my little journey with me today. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. You know, nothing really directly that I wanted to do today. It's just some sort of, just a little bit of a neat and casual kind of experience here. No real direction here. I'm still trying to grind as much as I can. So look, this is more alliance speak now, so this is more around, you know, me just trying to get the necessary resources to, you know, build up the alliance and, you know, build up the said workstations that we have and all that sort of stuff. And it's a very slow burn, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. It takes a while, a good while, you know, to get things done. So it was definitely not meant to be done overnight. And I know I've sort of spoken about this in the past, but I don't know whether or not if the Alliance speak is going to, I guess, change in future updates. Because, I mean, and I say this only because let's use the resource tiers as a good example. Okay, so basically when the game first launched, we had predominantly tiers from 1 to 4. 4 being a little bit harder to get or to sort of come by, and especially when the game wasn't as, I guess, as advanced or as you see it now back in the past, where you didn't have, you know, things like the southern zones and things like that. That sort of, I guess, you know, it caused a lot of rebalancing in the game, which was fine. No issues with that, right? So rebalancing side of things was always meant to happen. It was always meant to sort of, you know, structure the game to rescale it, to, you know, to make it a lot more, I guess, you know, in terms of, what's the best word to put it, like, kind of like longevity, right? So you sort of want to, you don't want to, you know, conquer the game all too quickly and then get bored and then you're done. I know there's some people out there that are, already sort of feel like they've already, you know, I guess, exceeded the game's capabilities or sort of met the end game, so to speak, which is fine. A lot of people, you know, are entitled to their, you know, how they sort of play and where they feel like they've justified, you know, how much they've, you know, sort of gone through into the game, and maybe they have. Like, for me, certainly, I have not gotten, I guess, why did I tame you? I did not want to tame you. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, certainly I have not gotten anywhere near, I guess, the game's end game, you know, quote unquote, if you know what I mean. So that's what I feel like where I'm sort of at with things at the moment. Northern Wolf, you didn't give me anything really, did you? Yeah, so... Okay, so I'm sort of going off on a tangent. I really want to try and stay on course, and I'm trying my best not to, deviate or, digress too much. So let's stick to, excuse me, let's stick to exactly how I. Oh, someone's coming at me. Got a raider. Take you out. Okay, so I think that's everything here. Actually, that was very, very lackluster. Okay, anyway, let's head out. So, let's rewind. Let's go back to it. So what I was talking about was, I'm talking about tier levels, right? So, when we first had the game open, there was tiers 1 through 3, then 4 came pretty quickly, as I remember it. And beforehand, we didn't have such things as, I don't believe the northern zones were a thing. I think they were blocked off for quite some time, and then they sort of allowed the snowy pass to become a thing, and then everyone was able to get to, the northern mines, and that's where tier 4 was unlocked. So this is your tier 4, right? Because you've got iron, you've got maple, you've got basalt, are the 3 main ingredients, right? Then you've got things like cotton, I think, comes into play as well. But yeah, for the most part, I think that's pretty much when you've unlocked the horse. That's when you were able to get into the northern zones. And then the river crossing. That's when you needed the 10 pieces of tar. You had to do all the little challenges and things like that, all the little quest lines to unlock the southern zones, as you see here. And this is where we've got tier 5. So let's focus on tier 5 predominantly. So when tier 5 first came, there was a lot, and I mean a lot of tier 4 stuff in the southern zones, but there was very, very little tier 5 to sort of speak of. So you had to be at that time, end game, quote unquote, region of things, right? So, but the return was so little for the investment that you put in. And this is where I feel like that's where the Alliance is at the moment, if you guys sort of get what I mean. Now, I don't know how the developers are going to scale this or rescale this, if my theory or my hunch is, I guess, correct in a way. So if that's something that's going to, something to sort of be, I feel like that's going to be a little bit concerning for me. And I say that only because you've got a lot of players that have put so much time, effort, and energy into their alliances that the resources are going to go unnoticed. So the amount of resources that people invested in really would go unnoticed. That's what I'm worried about. What I'm hoping for is that there's going to be some sort of, I guess, compensation or kickback or something, or if it's just for the pure fact of getting towards the end game, so to speak, because you are getting something out of it. You're getting these gold nuggets, so you're getting ahead of any other person that hasn't gotten there yet, which I can sort of understand. But I know there's going to be people that would complain that they've spent X amount of time investing themselves. They would have possibly paid to get their way through, and that's totally fine. Everyone's entitled to, their opinion. But I guess at the end of the day, if you want to pay to play, then that's entirely up to you. For me, free to play, always been free to play, and I've gotten by just fine. I've been playing the game over 3 years. I'm on level 95. I don't consider myself as a full hardcore gamer of the game. I know enough, don't get me wrong. I've done it for quite some time. I mean, the amount of videos that I've uploaded for this game on this channel, it's quite a lot. So, I sort of feel like I'm fairly knowledgeable in this space. I hope that I do, and I hope that sort of comes off well to you guys. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think about that. But what do you guys think? Do you think that eventually the Alliance requirements will lower over time? And I say this and I'm using the tier 5 tier as reference here. When tier 5 first came out, very scarce to get those resources. You can get them, and you can definitely upgrade, things like workstations, get to tier 5 weapons, get to tier 5 armor, tier 5 heals, things like that. And then eventually, the developers opened up, I guess, the floodgates, so to speak. Then they basically did what they call like a rebalance, added a lot more tier 5 into those southern zones, made them a lot more accessible. So I guess at the end of the day, I think that's how it's sort of going to follow. I guess that's my opinion on things. I think that's how I feel like that's going to go down, if anything. But otherwise, yeah, that's my thoughts around it. I want to hear what you guys think. Ooh. I've got a Canada Lynx, and I've got a shooter after me. So let's just take these two guys out in isolation. Very good. Yeah, so I feel like that's basically what's going to happen. That's my theory. Let me know if you guys share the same theory or thoughts behind it. If not, well, let me know what your own theory is. But I am excited to see what the next, I guess, major update for this game. And I think I've mentioned this a long time ago, probably over a month ago, really. I reckon there's going to be some sort of industrial aging to this game that's going to sort of transcend the game into another level. And I think this is going to sort of transcend the game into a level that no other survival game has done before. And I think this is where it puts Westland in a very unique opportunity to sort of, I guess, expand on the whole survival aspect. And I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping that that's going to be a thing. But that's just my opinion. That is just one man's opinion. Hopefully you guys, feel the same about it. If not, that's fine. But again, like I said, I'm always asking for your opinions, your feedback, what you guys feel that could be done or would be done, or what it could very well may end up being. So, yeah, anyway, you guys drop it in the comments. I am interested to hear what your thoughts are about it. And I want to hear your opinions. Simple as that. So I think I've done actually okay right now. So what have we got here? We've got over 138, so that's going to be at least 2 full stacks of, of maple planks, which is not a bad haul for about, 12 minutes of gameplay? 12 minutes that I've been talking to you guys. I think that's not too bad. But I'm going to continue at it. I'm going to keep grinding in my own time, because I really need to get the more resources, the better. Okay, let's just get this Canada Lynx out of the way. And I didn't take any additional, clothing with me, so it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here for today. Just a short one, quick chat. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Leave a like, share if you can. And if you guys are new to the channel, or if not, if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.